What could a Santa? That's me. Who's that? Can't see. Maridoki. Marudoki. Wonder what that means. Marudoki. I came into town to put on the lottery. Most of the other lottery shops open near you. Maybe I should have done. I've got some khaki fry. I haven't had khaki fry for ages. No khaki fry. Salad of soup. Maybe just have a beer then, or maybe just one beer if no one shows up. Over there, young couple, new baby. Says if you're not happy in Japan, then get out. So that is it's on there. It says just. So Nike, they have a thing saying just do it, but in Japanese, if you add e to do it, doite means get out. Doite, get away, get out. So just doite. So it's my design. Very, very, very funny joke. just do it. Get out of the way, shift, move. $30 if you want a t-shirt. Should be no problems for a young Saudi Arabian. Maybe I should start signing my t-shirts for $50. Maybe I should sign them. Okay, just ordered another cheap beer. 200 yen. No, it's not live. Can you see me? Can you see me now? All right, Geek. I thought that might be you because I can see the spanner. I couldn't see the spanner before I saw the name. It's very hot today. Yeah, but when you think about it, I am here, one guy in Saudi Arabia. And it's what I don't. This is Japanese people. They have no fucking comprehension of what a beer is. I know it's half price, well, it's less than half price, but that's still. See, Japanese, the advertising, like the advertising for diamonds, convince stupid fucking people that are in love to spend 3 months' salary on a fucking ring as soon as you walk out of the shop. They've convinced Japanese people that a good beer has that much fucking fun. Because it's on the television, it's on the television, the adverts. Whereas in England, we used to have a law where you have a line, so you pay for a measure of beer. That measure of beer in Europe is 500 cc, and in Britain it's 568 millilitres. But I digressed. So I'm going to go for the thing tomorrow, Creek. I'm going to go for my license, pay the fine on the same day, then go to the job centre. Where does he live? Who's he? Cat's father. Someone phoned me up for a job today. I thought it might be my daughter calling. It was a guy who I did some work for, so a job next Thursday as well. So hopefully that's at least 10,000. I live in Nagoya, Japan. Where do you live? Is that Sun's Wave? Or is that Sun's Wave? If I win on the lotto, big time geek, I'll send you 10 grand. Not yen, dollars, if I win the jackpot. Then you can buy a supplier year's supply of fine whiskey. Are there any presents for that, Tony? Okay, where are you living? When I was in Japan working at this off-bra house, famous beer company, and there was this young lad, I can't remember his name now, a really tall lad, very good-looking young lad, and his mom was a Japanese jeweler. His dad was a big fat guy, something similar to me now, and it just didn't look right because this young lad was so tall, good looking and slim. I couldn't imagine that being his dad, but it was. But he was like, I don't know, 19 years old, and he was trilingual in German, Japanese and English. So I just wonder what he's doing now. He should have had a good career, looking like that, being tall and being trilingual. Let's open a bar. What, in San Francisco? What does your dad do, Tony? Look, in England, you get people in their 50s and they think they're on the scrappy. Well, they usually are in the 50s, and they just wait until they die. But it sounds like you're bilingual. So as he retired now. Yeah, I guess a lot of teachers retire at 60, yeah? What time's it now, Tony? About 10. Are you going to make it into your 50s with your drinking, or 40s, geek, with your love of whiskey? Yeah, but it's very difficult. There's Did you get your nerves back? What's up with your nerves? Well, I just had one bottle. I just had one bottle of beer last night. You're a struggling artist, oh my God. Yeah, it's very difficult to get a good bar going, yeah. Especially if you're not running it yourself. No, but you still got to know what's going on, Tony. Well, I do worry about mainstream. You know, when I look at America most of Europe and England, and I see all these people dying every day, there's something fucking strange going on. And when I look at lots of other countries where people aren't dying every day, like Japan, New Zealand, Australia, there's something fucking wrong. There's something criminal happening. How can they have had this fucking shutdown for like 1 month, 6 weeks? Some places even longer. And people are still dying in their fucking hundreds and thousands. No, but I need to know that news. I need to know where to keep away from. If there was a lot of it about in Nagoya, I probably wouldn't be going out. Oh yeah, American news would drive you fucking crazy. I was in America remember when that little boy was kidnapped, when he turned up on the beach with his dad drowned. And they kidnapped him. I was in a friend's place, I was watching that nearly every fucking day. For a lot of fucking hours. Same fucking report hour after hour. So my neighbour, today I was stripping some wire, but on the end of the wire, you know, you've got like a tag which connects to the electrical system. But I couldn't find my pliers as usual, so I cut them off using a grinder. I've only got about 10 to cut off, so after 5 minutes of cutting these fucking things up with the grinder in the front of my house, this one comes downstairs. She goes, because it's hot outside, I've got to have the window open. And I just say, I don't give a fuck. I says, there's a cunt round the corner who's using his fucking his leaf blower at 7 o'clock in the fucking morning. Have you ever complained about that to the fucking police? And I just said, fucking don't complain, in Japanese, fucking don't complain, fuck off. So then I finished. There was like 5 minutes work. So she's complaining for fucking 5 minutes. This cunt's got his leaf blower going for about a fucking hour. In a few weeks, they're going to be knocking down. Next door but one to me, there's a big property. They're going to be knocking it down. She won't be fucking complaining to the police about them knocking down the fucking house. Oh yeah, Dad, yeah, I saw something like that on that news. Oh, they were talking about another drug as well. Yeah, but the Africans said that, didn't they? That all the Africans were dying, but there was a few Americans that caught it. They took them to America, gave them treatment, and there was no problem. Yep, it's the same lady that's been doing it for fucking years. I was expecting the police to come, so I took everything inside and locked the door, went upstairs. She didn't call the police. She's big, yeah. Oh, bloody hell. That's right. Okay. おめでとうございます。Ezra, hello. No, I just weren't having any shit from her. So I had to, I get my license back tomorrow. すみません、ペン貸してくれる？ペンか鉛筆か。Thank you, ありがとう。Lotto day today and tomorrow. Seth Rushton. Seth. Hey up. Sheffield, pal. Where are you from? Yorkshire. That's a good old name. From where was that fucking Emmerdale Farm? Seth on Emmerdale Farm. One of British TV's most unforgettable characters. Snackies, send me $30, please. To if you look on my site, there's a contact in PayPal. So it's myenzo@yahoo.com. You can see it. Let's see. All small letters. That's it. myenzo@yahoo.com. If you live in Japan, $20. If you live in America, $30. Onegaishimasu. They're all my design. Well, your family's from Yorkshire. Well, you're doing all right there, pal, aren't you? Did you get any bullying, Seth? I was watching. Have you seen Home? I think it's called Homeland, where and he comes back, to America. And today I'm watching it again for the second time, and when it said his wife was made him a cup of tea, and she goes, "It's Yorkshire Gold, your favourite." Yes, I am going to apply for Corona benefit. Yeah. My karate friend said that he could get me like 500,000, but there are some problems to that. Because you weren't born in Canada. My Patreon, what is your site? Just Gary at Patreon, or you can just like buy a t-shirt. If you want to support me in beer. See that? I wanted someone to draw me a real foot, in a boot. So the Corona benefit, maybe I can get in June. But I'm going to start working. I'm going to go to the job centre tomorrow. And hopefully now I've got my driver's licence, I can get a job. Yep, we all know that about Canadians. Iwama is my sugar. Oh, that could be good, couldn't it? Yeah, an Iwama-based t-shirt. Good idea, is it? Or maybe Iwama is a pussy. Oh, is this some cunt second? Oh, I'm too inept to find your store. Can you mail me? I don't. Can you type your email in a comment? How am I? And I'm going to get a lot of revenue. Really? Okay. Who is Iwama? Iwama is an enigma wrapped in a variation of a coronation and a cup of tea. Iwama is a Japanese character that divides Japanese people. 60% they actually go to his house and attack him. I am not kidding. They go to his house and attack this guy. Obviously he was a class loser or lunatic, but it turned him into some kind of sage where he gave his opinion on the world, and half of people liked it. And then I was in front of him the next day I got like 100 subscribers or 200 subscribers, and I was doing something like this, and then 3 days later Iwama's site got cancelled by YouTube, and a few days after that he got hit by a truck. And so it was quite an amazing story. But apparently, I wanted to make videos with him, but he doesn't want to make videos, it would seem. And I could ask him, but I couldn't take him food because he thinks it's poisoned. Type in your email before you go. You're about to got a bead. See you. Hey Chen, he wants you to die. Who is Iwama? Or this new character? So when I go back, I've got to avoid the police. I'll be checking the house before, make sure they're not there. Has anybody got a, can you think of a famous song which I could write a parody to for Iwama? Hey geek, I might be able to get 30 kilos of copper for tomorrow. That would make me very happy. Because I can't go into it. But the thing is, I haven't got I can't find my fucking ID card, which is a pain and a problem. So that is a problem. And about fucking 1 week ago, I had 2 of them. But like, if I can just get 30,000 after in the next 2 weeks or more, then I can pay some money for the rent. Then I'll be happy. And then in June, like I said, then I'll be looking for a job. But that's only because I'm not paying rent. You are my angel in the morning, baby. Hey Jenny, you're at work. Have you seen under what per kilo? Well, for 30 kilos. At the moment, it's 530 yen per kilo. So that's the only thing that's holding up. You just started, Jen? Okay. So if I can get 30, I think I definitely can get 25 kilos. $4.88 per kilogram. You're roughly the same price, isn't it? Yeah, it's about the same gig. But that price will be the best price. There will be, I'm sure there will be other places that pay less. For example, another place I used to go to, it will be about $4. But the place I do go to, like I took some copper the other day. Top price of copper is like over $4, and it was $2.50, $2.45, and I took a load of crappy copper, and that was like 400 yen. Yeah, but on the scrap was like 330,000 yen in one day. And I had a couple of good days, about 100,000 yen just for scrap wire. So that was nice. would you strip the copper from the mountain? Like from the core. Now there's one place what they used to do. You could get like for the motor. That's everything included. The outsides, the shell. You could get 30 yen. But if you just took in the mountain, if you just took in the core with the copper, the copper that mounts the core that spins round, that was like up to $1 from the right place. So did you ever get enough money to live comfortably off all the gold then, Dan? Eight millimeters. Oh yeah, I've done better than that, man. But you should see, Geek. Sometimes what they do when they're taking the old, copper from subway stations, from underground. The cables that power the trains. They're fucking like that thick. In fact, they might even be thicker than that. And they just have this massive lorry, and it just pulls out all this fucking copper. Man, these fucking hell. Because it's not, it won't be easy. But when I used to go to the scrapyard for non-ferrous metals, I used to see some people, they would clear $50,000. They'd take in a load of copper, a lot of everything, brass, copper, everything, and they would have. I'd go in. So if I had a good day, let's say I get 20,000 yen, $200, they were getting 5 million yen for the amount of stuff they were taking in. There you go, Jen. But Jenny will be in Germany. She'd be eating the Wurst. Now and again, we're doing different. What's Angel is deleting his contents again. She'll be eating Bratwurst and Bratwurst. Is it Bratwurst? Bratwurst and coleslaw, and that don't take a lot of money. Jennifer, do you know the German footballer called Kunz? Kuntz. Kunz. It's a real name. It's a real name. So there's one of the funniest things I ever saw on TV. A famous UK person was called John Watson, and he scored he scored a winning goal against England, and he scored a winning goal, and the commentator goes, "Counts." But he also had another one like that where he where two footballers, the German side substituted two footballers, And when it says, yes, those are the two players that they took off earlier, cunts. Oh dear. There used to be a on Friday night. No, it's not cunst, it's cunts. Oh really? Because there's a 1, 2, 3. Okay, that's all right. Up to date. Oh, I can't read that. Temperterry. Hello, Temperterry. I'm just trying to find out how much these sausages are. Menu. Dessert, set, rice. There's some like cheap snacks. Side menu. Let's have a look. I don't know. If these sausages are 200 yen, I'm going to get them. Okay. ちょっと。美味しすぎじゃない？じゃない？あ、そうですね。So I'll let her get away with the fucking first one, but this one is getting it's what they call in traders taking the fucking piss. I can't see those cheap sausages. Oh, there we are. Cheap sausages, 199 yen, with some mustard. We'll have them. Oh, yeah, I got that. すみません、これチェック。これ、ソーセージはどこ？ソーセージを、ソーセージ。これが注文履歴なので、ビール3つ。これ。それをこれ入れてもらって、で、今、ビールはもう。そう。OK。今。これ3人なんです。1個。でもこれ3番目です。これは間違っちゃったでしょ。1つの多すぎ。これ1つ多いですよね。そう。これ消してくれる？ソーセージは1個でいいですよね。ビール1本消してください。はい。Thank you. I don't. You want to take over? Okay. Where are you from? Tampa Bay? Russian is a Group 4 language. Japanese Group 5 language. Germany Group 2 language. Did you know that? So, if Japanese is a Group 5 language, why did they struggle to learn English? My name, it isn't even Terry. It's just a random name. No, I think there's a lot of countries that have still got the, there's a lot of countries that have still got some, but even if they've got them all printed, they're very quiet. Are you from Tampa, Terry? Kansas City, oh my god, I hope you haven't seen my There Is No God video. I guess if you watch videos and TV shows from Tampa Bay, I guess it looks probably you just say America's strangest state. Is that a fair comment? Rent is skyrocketing. I thought it'd be coming down now. Yeah, that's one of these fucking things there. There should be there should definitely be control over rent. These fucking cunts are really greedy. Hey Tom, the place is stranger than okay, like Oklahoma and Kansas. What you think? There's a lot of criminals in Tampa. He's 6 months old. Brings back many happy memories. Oh, okay, yes, Florida. Yeah, that's right. And Tampa's just a part of Florida. See, it is. This is Decavita, but this is Japan's version of, and they're probably different in strength. But this is a very nice drink, and I was thinking of doing a taste test with this one and vodka, because I tasted Red Bull and vodka once. It was fucking awful. Well, we've all been to Florida with where was that drug? The black dude with the clothes and the music. That was a fucking good show. Can you send me a Viking helmet from Sweden? I want a Viking helmet, or maybe I'll do a new character. With the helmet, I'm going to row the boat gently as can be. Thank you. Where's? Oh, it's there. Thank you. Yeah, exactly. That's why I want the old. That is why. See that they give you these gloves. I don't know if you're supposed to maybe you're supposed to put the glove on, then take the customer. This is what I'm guessing. I guess it's not bad, but what about how much would you pay for in Germany for sausages? But I only use one glove to get the knives and forks out. Show me. I think I'm going to eat that from the back. Show how big your belly is. If you make a 1,000 donation, there's it's top right of your screen. There's a thing. Click. You can send money. Do that, and I'll show my belly. $50. Geek, did you ever do it in Japan? we shared the place with Aikido, and also there were some archers. And as you know, the archers have their very nice clothing on and their long things, and the form, but they weren't very good. Okay, maybe you could get. Yeah, it probably cost a bit of money. I tell you what though, if you join kendo or archery, that will be the place to meet the coolest chicks and the ones with money. Well, all the poor kids do judo and karate. I think it's going to cost you some money. Did you watch that film, Henry V? When you go, you should go and ask him if you can check out the fingers, Jenny. Do you have OnlyFans, guys? What do you mean? No, I have a Patreon. So and a few people have been putting in $10, $3, $5 for like a few years. Not a great amount of money, but it's but when you're poor, it always comes in. It always comes in handy to help towards rent or something like that. So it's great. And speaking of, Geek helped me out the other day, and on YouTube. So recently, I had a good month with Iwama. I got 22,000 one month. That's the best I ever did. And recently, I've been getting like 13,000 for 2 months. So that was good. But that's because people were like chucking in $10, $20, $30, $40, $50 here and there. But things are going to change. I'm going to get a proper job and get fucking proper money and get back up on my feet again. So fuck this having no money all the time. That's it. When they got, with that, all that thingy, Jen, that thingy, Jen's new archery service. I'll piss on your fingers. I'm sure you could charge a bit of money for that, Jen. No, but I look like a driving job, Jen. But then again, apparently a lot of jobs are becoming available in the caring industry because everyone's shit scared of getting COVID-19. So that's the point. And now they're saying fucking COVID. They're saying like COVID-19. You've got to wash your clothes. That's not me, is it? Yeah, exactly. There was a very you're right with piss on boots, because there was a very famous show, book, and what do you call them? Christmas time camaraderie things. It was called Piss in Boots or Piss on Boots. There you go, Jim. A boot pisser. I think that's the trouble with karate. Like there's too many. But I think once you like learn something like that, you tend not to get into trouble. I think the teachers would like sort of recognise them and kick them out. Yeah, they might mace your boots. And the next time when it gets back to normal in Nagoya, I promise you, when it gets back to normal in Nagoya, I will promise you I will go into a pub and I will ask a Japanese girl to piss on my boots. And in the pub or outside the pub. What do you think she'll do? Hey girl, I've heard you like pissing on boots. Like, oh yeah, of course, yeah. Maybe if we can't get someone to do it, maybe I should do it with that doll I've got. Resuscitation Annie. Or more, now then it'll be renamed Pisitation. I wonder how much they are, brand new those. Can someone do a quick search for me on Google? Just check the price of a Resuscitation Annie. So just what I wanted to do actually, honestly, I really thought that and if I'd been more careful with my money, I wanted to retire with my wife to Hawaii. And but what I've been thinking of now is maybe going, if I won on the lottery, it's just renting places in Hawaii. Renting or in the, you can do it in Bali as well. You know, you can rent a place for like 1 month, 2 months, 3 months, and then just invite people. But there was no. Yeah, I was talking. There's a guy called Pen name, and no, I just want to check the. I paid 4,000 yen for it, geek. So I just want to check. I'm sure they're very, very expensive. And yeah, this guy that I know is a fan, and he watched most of my videos, and he's from North California, Seattle area. He is now in he's in Albania. He's renting a place in Albania, and that's it. I think something like that's pretty cool, you know, because you're not bumping into many fucking knobheads from all over the place. And so I think that'd be great, and this has been on my mind, that'd be a great thing to do, is live like that. I haven't got a big enough pension to do that, even when I do get it, but imagine doing that with your life, living in the country like 3 months, 6 months, and then just with the sole purpose of learning the language. But I'm sure, for example, if you went to Albania, Yugoslavia, I'm guessing that most of those people know Russian, yeah, and English. So yes, I wonder why Albania seems to be popular. Because I guess a lot of the people that are they educated? Down to Central America, yeah? Go to the coast, what's it called, that country? And they love to brag off how cheap it is, and yeah, you can get them made for doing this and a made for doing that. But didn't all those countries also learn Russian? Fish. No, no. But a lot of people in the area didn't get along with Russian, but Russian was forced upon them. Yeah. Oh, really? So they didn't become a satellite state? Okay. No, but don't forget, a lot of people didn't have the choice of that, did they? That thing always surprised me about China, how that is supposed to be like a communist state, but it, people can't afford medicine. Okay, everybody, Geek, what's your birthday? Geek, what else is there? Jennifer, Plantasia, what else is there? Ezra. Give me your birthdays and we put them down for a nobody didn't like fucking paying any money. Con Angel, give me your birthdays, not put them down. Temper Terry, Temper. AEIO, people give me your birthdays, I'll put them down on the lottery ticket. If I win, you get nothing. Are you listening to me? No, just the date. That's all I need. Look at that, 10, 11. Six. I need 3 more. I still need another 3 numbers. Maybe I should put mine down there. Iwama love. Iwama is a pussy. I always felt sorry for the guy who lived next to Iwama in the rice field, because Iwama used to throw all the fucking crap into his rice field. I love this about Gusto, because everybody can come in here, from young people, old people, poor people, business people, and they can come and spend fucking ages in here, set up their office, and just buy a fucking a coffee ticket for 200 yen. And it was called Uptown Diner, and he didn't like people to teach English in his cafe. And so I was just talking to a friend because you can't teach English. I'm not fucking teaching English, cunt. Fuck off. I was just talking to him, explaining something to like a Japanese person or friend. Doesn't mean you give him a fucking language. But it was a fucking really cool place. They had Carlsberg, they had nice burgers. And that place now is McDonald's. We used to go out there after work. We used to work over the road in a conversation school, and used to sit on the balcony and just watch people walk by. It was, especially this time of year, really warm. Just having a Carlsberg, sat on the fucking balcony drinking beer. Brilliant. He did, the ungrateful cunt. Have you seen that in England, Jen? There are a lot of people, they're sending the sick people back to fucking nursing homes. They're saying that there might be up to 20,000 dead people in nursing homes, all the old people. Oh. I thought this woman was gonna fucking... She said she was gonna fucking knock that beer off. He was a twat. Come on, guy, anyone else on here who haven't given me the birthdays yet? A-E-U-A-O. Are you still there? Angel, are you still there? Come on, guys, I need 3 more birthdays, or 2. Maybe I put my 2 more birthdays. When was Jesus' birthday? 20,000 yen? Well, that seems cheap. Where it was with Zed. Ed's dead, baby. No, Ed revealed it. He's the same age as me, 60, 61. I've seen a photograph of Ed. Very, very scary looking. No kidding. No, Ed's been in Japan. A long time before. Well, I think you can figure out that Ed's not 29, Ezra. He's had a fucking hip replacement. That's not a chip replacement. It's a hip replacement. When I get a chip replacement, it's on the menu. Yamamori potato fry. That's a chip replacement. He's probably lurking now. This morning I went to 7-Eleven, and you can buy 7-Eleven. You can buy like a loaf of bread for 108 yen, and I had some toast, 3 slices of toast, and then I came back after the police episode, and I warmed up some curry from the fridge, and I had another 2 slices of toast with butter. It was great. Excuse me. When he said he was 29, he probably meant 29 stone. Thank you. Ishida-san. Thank you. I'd like to show off my kanji abilities. Ippon keshita ne. Ippon keshita beer. Arigato. So今はビール3つね。ビール3つ。ビールが4つだったのを1、2、3、3つにして3つとしたんですよ。どうしてそんなに安い入れるの？前同じことやりました。ビール4つ入った。はい。どうしてシステムで？最後のちょっといいですか？何回も押したりとかすると何個もなっちゃうんですよ。なので最後例えばこれとかを頼んだらこれでこうやってすぐ送信をすればいいんですけど。なんか何回もできてるかなという確認で何回もやっちゃうと、よっぽどこの画面だとこうやってやらない限り数が増えないんですよ。触らなかったそれ。これだけ。前は、そうビールと同じことやりました。はい。OK。ちょっとねネットの環境が悪い時があって、多分それでダブっちゃったりとか反応が悪かったりすると思うんですが。分かった分かった。はい、ごめんなさいね。そうネットでいっぱい入る。そうですね。2回押したやつをこっちでカウントしちゃうとか、そういう感じのは多分あると思うので、でこの注文履歴っていうところでここ英語とかになりますけど、自分が何を頼んだかが見れるので。でもしこうやって頼みすぎちゃいました間違えてなんか自分と違うと思ったら言ってくださればこちらで直しますので。はい。これはちょっと履歴が直らないんですけど、ちょっとこっち直ってますので。OK。ありがとう。Thank you。 Tom, what is your birthday? The thing was, with this system, sometimes you can press a button, but if you order like one beer, sometimes it repeats itself, or something goes wrong and you order 4 beers. And I did the same with the sausage. I ordered 1 sausage, but a delivery came up for 3 sausages. But you fucking Swedish, aren't you? That lady sounds like a chipmunk. Angel, what date is your birthday? If I win on the lottery, I'll send you like 10 kilos of sausages to Korea. Tom also, Tom, what is your birthday? 15th, okay, 1, 2. Well, give me your fucking birthday, you prick, first. If I win, I'll send you $100. No, I just want your birthday, Angel. You are the angel of a nightmare, baby. Okay, I will. I'll send you a bit more than that. It's unlikely these numbers will come up, but you never know. Angel, you soft fucking cunt. What's your fucking birthday, you dumb bastard? Then send me 6 numbers and I'll put those 6 numbers on. What give? And the number system is from 1 to 43. I read a book on lottery, winning the English lottery. It was quite funny. It was quite interesting, and it gave a story of people that had won on the lottery, and some people just kept it secret, and some people weren't too bothered and tell their story. And one guy, what he did. Okay, I will put those numbers down. $34, $43. $18, $3, $30. Okay. Apparently the birth that 25th of December, now hear me out, was someone else's birthday, previous. It must have been just the 25th, because when Jesus was born there were not 12 months. Did you know that? Or was there? Because they added months later. Or maybe some good clean up. Or were the months added before Jesus or after Jesus? Because they added 2 months. Julius Caesar and Augustus. So they added July and August. And this is why you might be preaching to the well-known. But for example, November, which is the 11th month, but November is short for 9 in Italian. and it's the same for October, which is the 10th month, but actually Octo is 8. th or 16th century, they reckon, because it was the clock was out, so they had to give up 17 days, I think it was, and the populace did not like that because they lost 17 days. Jesus was a carpenter, but he did not do a 4-year apprenticeship. Neither did I. Yeah, I saw that song, yeah. Yeah, I've been trying to visit my mate, and so I want to do a Musungu hunter. Hey, Mr. Musungu, I want you to teach me English or I will kill you. You can't go wrong with a name like Musungu or Kumamoto. Don't think of your girlfriend. The lotteries every day. This one, Lotto 6. This is on Monday and today, Thursday. Mini Lotto is on Tuesday. And this one is tomorrow. Big jackpot tomorrow, about $9 million. Well, hang on a minute. You fucking 5 minutes ago, you said you could see the future. Numbers for them. Did you give me the numbers for today? I wish Tom had used his powers. So are you using Tom? Jangel, I am hoping that all of the numbers are going to be right. So I think today is, I don't know if it's a carryover. Sometimes on Tuesday, but most of the shops are closed. But you can do this lottery online, and so usually a minimum for today's lottery from $2 million to $6 million. Tom, is your shop called Powers? Be a great name for a shop, that. Marvel Powers. Yeah, maybe someone said that before. It might have been you. And what? You can send me some money. How do you get a Bitcoin wallet, and does it cost you money? Actually, I thought I had one. No, actually, history. I wish our school had taught us, and all he did, he wrote down on the board for all his lessons, and what we did in the lesson just copied everything down into a fucking notebook. That was our history lesson. The cunt knew fuck all. This is why they probably pissed on his head when he was in Uganda. Cunt. There was no interest in history in our school. And history is one of the most fascinating fucking subjects you could ever wish to know. It is fucking brilliant, history. And there's so much of it. There's so much of it. So much of it in so many parts of it. For example, European history, African history, American history. Then there's the history of film, the history of animals, the history of paedophilia, one of my favourites. That's I know some cunt's gonna fucking edit that and use it later when they become famous. The history of nursing. Where do I get my wallet from, Angel? Electron, okay. Now the only thing about history though is it depends who wrote it. You ever see that television? Oh, you never know what kind of spell is it. It's gonna. Don't upset Jennifer. Angel, do you think when Margaret Thatcher? Oh, there you go. When Margaret Thatcher was in power in England, do you think that we should have had not Bitcoin but Bitchcoin? Who's here? You'll just have to guess. Yeah, did you see that story? Did you check my video out on Bitcoin? Where this fucking cunt fucking ripped me off? And there's also been like quite a few incidents where people... See, a lot of people don't realise this about Bitcoin. You can easily fucking lose it. One, by people hacking your computer. Two, by you forgetting your fucking... You forgetting your fucking code. You forgetting your fucking... where it is. Yeah, but that's the thing, Coin. You can write it. You can save your key by writing on a piece of paper. But I believe this fucking idiot lost a piece of paper. No, it's because the wife will throw your piece of paper away, not realizing what it is. Yeah, I think one of the most famous cases is when there was a guy in Sweden, and he looked at his Bitcoin like a few years later, and he bought an apartment with like fucking maybe he got like 10, 20, 50, $100 of Bitcoin, and it became like fucking hundreds and thousands of krona, which is fucking insane. Yeah, but you need to write it. You need to write it on so many things, pal. You need to write it in so many ways. Alright, one more wine, then I'm gonna put the winning tickets on. You can't install PayPal. Do you have to install PayPal? Well, don't worry. Actually, I'm just I might be fucking myself up now. But like I say, if we can get a job tomorrow, it will be changing. I think I need to send a message to Daniela, asking her to forgive me for if I said anything wrong. For a minute, Ezra, I was getting drunk now. I thought you said, Gaz, I can't spell PayPal. No, I hope not. I just told her to take her money back because I couldn't use it. She sent me 20 Canadian dollars, but the only bank I could have used was in Tokyo, which would cost me like $200 to go to Tokyo. No, I think I said she might have paid, but she might have paid it in another way. I should send her an email just to check that she's okay. Yeah, she might have paid it a different way actually, because I think a few days later there was $20 put on my account. So like, so now maybe next couple of days I can get 13,000 from the videos. I live in the Goyra area. No, but I just want to check that she's okay. Like I wanted to check with Tom that he was okay, and the other guy that he's not been in touch. I'm very worried about him. He didn't get the guy from Wales. He hasn't been back since. So and all the fucking dead people in England. That's not good. No, I've got her email. I've got Danny's email. Now, why I would have been pissed off my brothers, I asked them so I could open a bank account. I asked them to send me £1,000 so I could go to Britain and open a bank account. And he said he wouldn't. Like he's got 50 employees. My brother's got 50 employees. He's got like a monthly. Is that right? £200,000. So he's got a monthly. He's got a monthly fucking. This is excluding his own pay. He's got a monthly wage bill of like £20,000. A weekly pay bill of £20,000. You don't understand English? Well, I don't know. Shall we all start speaking in a language we don't understand? Yeah, it's good. They've got a turnover of £10 million at least a year. He's got five shops, five tile shops. This is what I fucking hate. Well, the thing is with crypto, as you know, Angel, it's too difficult to use. Just by that, you need like a fucking 20 letter. You need a 20-digit key to get into your account. They found chop. I've just already ordered one Zodak. Zodak the Great. Cheers, pal. I appreciate that. All right. The good thing is, Zodak. Well, I can't have any more, pal, because I don't. Everybody chip in. This glass of wine, which I already ordered, is $1. And I just wonder, in your country where you are, how much is a glass of wine? A cheap glass of wine? Are there places? Are there places where you can go and get like a cheap glass of wine? I know a lot of like in Japan, you have all you can drink. Thank you. And this girl gives a good measure. Ishida-san, I am impressed. Thank you. So, but what about the size? Is that a good size? This is what I liked about New Zealand when I was there 30 years ago. They had the BYO system, and the reason why they had the BYO system is because no fucker, apart from big businesses, could afford the New Zealand at that time was $25,000. But at that time, the New Zealand dollar was 3 to the pound. So in English money, it was about £8,000. In American money, it was about £12,000. So you went in there, you could have a bottle of beer, you could have a bottle of wine, and it was $1. That was the corkage. That was called the corkage. So you could open your bottle of wine for $1. It was fantastic. It was great. But also, this is a good measure. I think she likes me. If I go to the hub, If I go to the hub, you can get from 4 o'clock in most of them. You can get a giant, what's called a jumbo. It's a jumbo gin and tonic or a jumbo whiskey and coke or whatever, and you can get those for 250 yen with a card, which is $2.50. It's a big one. It's fucking 420 yen. And the guy that everybody used to buy drinks for, Dave, he's dead now, a local character, he would only drink wine, the con. So maybe he didn't want to get bloated. Yeah, jumbo whiskey. Yeah, they're all big drinks. They're all big drinks. All the bars are closed by. I should pop into town and see if they're actually open. So they're all closed now. I think they were. Yeah, you could have like for example, a gin and tonic. What are the simple sodas? If you had a vodka and grapefruit juice, something like that, you could get that. That was like a little bit more expensive, but it had real big pieces of grapefruit or real big pieces of orange in it. Yeah, there you go. Well, we'll have to arrange a trip over next year when it's all safe, Jen. Hopefully, I'll have tidied my house up by then. Zodak, which country are you in, mate? And so can you, Angel? I'm looking at your post now. So can you send me some? What is it? Some bit money. Even if it's worth nothing now, you never know. Before I die, it might increase. So the couple opposite me with the baby, they've got like a fucking this kid's laid out and it's some kind of doll, and it just looks like fucking Kermit the Frog. See if you can pick it up. I'll just enlarge this screen. Can you see his little legs? Maybe he's listening to me. Yeah, well, anything is appreciated, mate. Just for a bit of fun. Look at the one that it wasn't. What's it called now? Ethereum. That was the one, and I had I think my brother had sent me some money over, and I used 50,000 yen or $500 to buy this coin. And I says, whatever you do, this is because I've invested loads of money and lost it. And I just thought, and then like 1 year later, it fucking this Ethereum took off. When do a search now, what is Ethereum? What's the price of Ethereum? At that time, it was like $9. A geek, no swapping baby gravy. Okay, there was someone awesome before from Tampa Bay, Tampa Terry. Did you see that guy? Is that the craziest place? Oh yeah, I remember you. Is that the craziest place? Fucking Florida. For example, this is crazy. if you go out to work one day, do your family worry whether you're going to come back or not? Oh, I don't, because the stupid fucking cunt sold it. I had $500. I can't remember. Well, if it was like $9, is it $9? I can't remember how many coins I had. I can't remember. But I think it went from $10 to $300. He sold it like about fucking 1 month or 6 weeks after I told him not to fucking sell it. No, I trusted him. I gave him the money. And then he said he sold it because he couldn't cope with the pressure. But probably the stupid cunt either tricked me or he fucking wanted the money for drugs. Yeah, that's what it went to. It would have been like worth 3 million at that time. It would have been worth 3 million yen, $30,000. No, but he didn't. He didn't take off at that time, Angel. But he did. He was upset. So are the small cities okay, Zodak? No. He told me that he sold the coins. So as his way of so he gave me most of the money back. But as he charged me like so many coins for doing the favor, he got some coins. Okay, I love that. So, what's it? Small towns are like almost normal. What is the name of your small town, mate? Do you know Victor, by the way? Another Japanese vlogger. Do you know Victor? He's got his parents live in Florida. So what is HODL? Hope or die? Someone give me the L word. Hope or die longing. Hope or die longing. Oh really? Yeah, Victor's a big. He's a bigger YouTuber than me. He's got about 90,000 fans. But he's got a doctor. I shouldn't say this. His dad is a doctor. I think a very wealthy doctor, and they live in the maybe he's not Jewish, but where all the Jews live. So they've got like. Yeah, but I think that's the same thing with once you've been on too long, it happens quickly or it doesn't. There was a guy in England. His name was I can't remember his name now, but he liked my videos. His name was Steve, dressed as a pirate, and he went on. He was actually on TV and ago, but it was like very energetic. He was very lively. He had a persona, and he but at one time he had like fucking, I don't know, there's 50,000 subscribers, maybe more, but then it dropped. And so but if you've got like 50,000 subscribers, it doesn't mean that you're getting like fucking 5,000 or 10,000 views for your videos at all. And and I'd seen his face popped up. I clicked on, and it looked like he'd had some kind of breakdown when I saw him. He made a video 3 months ago saying someone hacked my site, and blah, that wasn't me. But it looks like he had a bit of a meltdown and he was crying on his videos. I didn't see it, but that's the thing with YouTube, it's your face fits or it does not. Oh, we were talking about a guy called Steve the Pirate in England, and he liked my videos and he made some nice comments, blah blah blah. Steve the Pirate, not me, not Victor, not me. But sometimes I do get angry. I got angry the other week because there was this woman on they decided to promote. She wanted to help 1 million people, and as she paid for a fucking awning looking over the 405 in Los Angeles, and she reckoned she'd helped 30,000 people, or encouraged. She asked the advertisers that people will reach. She said about 970,000. They fucking expect people to believe this bullshit. A few months, I don't know, about 6 months ago, 9 months ago, there was a young guy near my warehouse, and he thought when he was a young boy, someone had dumped some shit on my on the driveway, and I just said, this young boy came up, and I says, whose are these? He goes, oh, they're ours. So his mum had thrown away all this crap. And so I went to the house, and I just said, why have you thrown this crap on my fucking yard? She goes, I'll take it back. I says, no, I want 10,000 yen, $100. So this guy now, this young boy, he's become this fucking behemoth. He's about, way similar to my son, a really big kid. And he's left school at 15, and he's smoking. And I says to him, I told him the story of my dad, my dad he cut his legs off because of smoking. It kills your veins. Blood cannot reach your veins. Your veins die. You get gangrene, and you have to cut off your legs or your arms. And he stopped smoking. And so if I could just convince that one person to stop smoking, that's fucking good enough for me. And I felt really happy about that young man had stopped smoking, and I couldn't be happier. And the same with anything else. Yeah, unrested. Yeah, I had a go at him because he sent his beds too early to kid. He sent his kids too early to bed. But he's given up his channel, hasn't he? Do you think so? You can have a. I don't know. I think Sam seems pretty. Yeah. Check out videos. Check out. But like I say, you after being on it so long, you get fed up of it. So. No. North Korea, ikimasho. Let's go to Korea. Yeah, I do know Unrested, and I'm sure he just seemed very full of himself to me. So, but like I say, recently I met a couple of young men in Nagoya, and the thing is, it's very bad in Nagoya in Japan for gaijin marrying Japanese women because 90% of the time, Gaijin husbands are complete cunts. They really are. So I just said to these two guys, look, whatever you do, you're not very happy, whatever you want to keep on drinking, blah, blah, blah. And they said, think of your wife, and what, because being away from your family is not growing up with your family. Luckily, my kids were 15 and 14 and 11, something like that. So they'd spent most of the life with me. I was at home every day. So we saw a lot of each other, our kids. So that was great. And I brought them up from being babies until they went to school. So I spent they saw more of me than my wife. And I just said, look, don't fucking stop whatever you're doing. And just because it's not fun, it's better to be with your family than it is to be apart. But men are such fucking arseholes, especially young men. They're such. So if anyone's listening, when you're young and with your wife, there is a 90% chance that you are being the cunt. So, in my humble opinion. Don't blame me, blame my Uncle Dougie. And he's still married after probably 60 years. He's 80s. What year are we now? 2020. So, he will be born in 31. What's that, 88? And he's still married to a really fucking horrible cunt of a woman. It has been a while. Are you talking about? What's his name? The guy with tattoos. He was trying to get people hired into English schools. That's not a fucking good idea. Praise Odin. Odin, but it's funny that because in Japan, the best thing is Obin. Oh, cheers, Jen. Yeah, I think they've all died out, haven't they? I think Ed is actually Angel. Thanks, Zo. It's the best way to be, actually. It's to be, because people are fucking. See, if you tell the truth all the time, and you're truthful with people, and it does get worse as you get older, you get brutal. You really do get brutal, and well, I do. But if you lie, then you've got to remember all your lies. And if you tell the truth, there's nothing to fuck about with. Unless you say, you know when I told you about that when I shagged those 4 girls, it was a lie. There was only 3 of them. A lot of martial arts. What do you mean by a lot of martial arts? I think it's usually good to concentrate on one thing. Samurai things. Samurai things, okay. Did I get one posted? No, I thought probably the fucking postman stole it. No, I did not get a fucking albino mask. But I can't wear a mask. I can't wear one. Yep. I think Eddie's going undercovers and masturbating. No, I don't. I don't think it's. I don't think. I don't. Well, I don't know. Well, maybe you know about more about him than I do, but it just seems normal. It's just Croc's the odd joke. So and he talks about his life and things like that. In Las Vegas, he seemed pretty truthful to me most of the time. What did he say? What about his age? My battery's getting pretty low now, so if it does disappear, my apologies. Maybe I should have one more line before. One more line? Maybe one more. One more wine. And I'll tell you what, those fucking kids in that school bus have been waiting outside a long time now. Mochikari. Mochikari means take on. One more wine. So set 'em up, Joe. No, just there's this site called Plenty of Fish, and there was this one guy on there. These are the weirdest fucking people you will ever see in your fucking life. And there was this one guy, and he says, "I'm 64," and you look at this guy and you're thinking, this other guy says, "You must have had a fucking hard life if you're 64," because he looked like he was more like. Exactly, Zodak. It's when you got to. I think the strongest drink I ever used to drink, and it's a good job I was staying right. I was staying in the hotel. It was rum and Bailey's on rocks. Straight, that was it. One of the smoothest, strongest drinks. Fucking, it does fuck you up though. Oh, Bailey's Irish Cream and rum. Could be any rum. It was red rum, but you could try it. Yeah, well, there's one thing that Japanese women cannot get away with, and that is having a lot of weight on a small frame. If you've got like a lot of weight on a big frame, then it's different. But a lot of weight on a small frame, you might as well be in fucking Star Wars. I think I went on Tinder. I did Tinder or something like that. Within a few minutes, got a reply, and they seemed very horrified. Thank you. No, but it's no. The thing is with Tinder, what it is for like good-looking guys and some women. They haven't had sex in a while, and they think, "Oh, this guy's fucking This guy's attractive." But I think you should definitely see them face to face, so they're not using other people's photographs. But there was a guy in New Zealand, and he was the weirdest. He ended up killing an English girl, and he was practicing on other girls before he actually killed the English girl. So you can't. I think if someone's too attractive, and I'm careful out there. People have said that before. Just that, well, at least fucking buy her a drink, Just that was how he made that hiding in my room. Remember that guy when he met a fan and then he says, "Oh, let's go back to my room." Fucking idiot. We're just gonna at least. I think most guys like small, slim women or small frame women, but I think if the size is like the woman that's opposite me now, she's a big lass, but she's sexy, but she's also married with a young kid. But the thing is, if the weight is proportionate, then it's not a problem. But if you've got a really fucking massive legs and really massive frame, male or female, my girl. But Zodak, I used to work on the front of Kabukicho. I used to work on that main road. It is now Augusto's. Well, what did you do in that place, Zodak? I'm looking for love. I just wonder, because basically, people at the top of the shopping list, they say Japanese women, blah blah blah. But I'm just wondering when they're very attracted to this, and I'm just wondering I wonder how many people would be that interested if they knew that most Japanese men hand over their salary to their Japanese wife, and I just wonder. Yeah, what did you do in Kabukicho with this person? Was it a love hotel? Yeah. I'm looking for love in all the wrong places. But for example, there are places where you can go in there and they will wash you and play with and wash your tentacles, and then you can have sex with them. That's like a what's that? That's a washing place. I forget the name now. Soapland. That's it. Well, they charge more money for Dr. Octopus. Yeah, the thing is with the soap, I did a food delivery to Soaplands, one of them, and I said, "The guardian okay?" And he said, "Yes." So when I get some money, I'll go there. Maybe that's how I should use my Abbey money. This girl is very big. She's quite attractive. Oh, the mum is reaching out for the little boy, but he doesn't seem all that interested. Yeah, she's just big. She's not thick. She's just big girl. She's not thick. I remember my brother when he was talking about his son, and he was about 9 or 10, something like that, and he goes, "I just wish his fucking." No, I think he's up. Maybe Enzo has always had a deep voice. Huh? And then he called me. If you, I surely can't you do something about that, Geek? If you got a very high, a very high voice. That could be a good video. Are you serious, Geek? Do you always say that? Are you pet? The next, the next time a telemarketer says, "Are your parents home?" just say, "If they were, I wouldn't be masturbating." Oh dear. In my little sister's face. This as well, Jen. Oh, you've got an. Well, it's probably because you fucking imitate a German stormtrooper. What do you mean you do not like this sticky plaster? I'm going to pull it off. Eins, one. We don't need to try. Have you seen my? Have you? Have you